Hello and welcome to meeting number 2 for the Neighborhood Traffic Management Program, NTMP, for Easter Place. My name is Rolando Melgoza, and I'm a traffic engineer with the City of Centennial. This brief video is intended to supplement the meeting number 2 letter you received in the mail and to help you complete your comment form. In this presentation, I'll give you an overview of your neighborhood's traffic calming draft plan. Next, I'll show you where we are in the NTMP process. I'll give you a description of each traffic calming toolbox device. Then we'll walk through the options for Easter Place. And finally, I'll discuss what happens next. The city created the NTMP to address residents' concerns about traffic speeds, cut through volumes, and pedestrian safety. Residents in your neighborhood submitted a formal application to the program. Your application met the thresholds and was accepted into the program. This graphic shows our progress in the collaborative effort with city staff and neighborhood residents with the goal of creating a traffic calming plan for Easter Place. For a detailed summary of the completed NTMP steps, including a meeting number 1 recap, refer to your meeting number 2 letter. The Easter Place project uses a couple of devices from our NTMP toolbox. We selected these devices based on resident input and our own engineering evaluations. Before we review the plan, let's go over the devices to make sure we understand the purpose of each one. First, on the left side, we have medians and curb extensions. Medians help to narrow down the road. Wide roads encourage speeding. Curb extensions physically narrow the road and reduce the walking distance across Easter Place for the pedestrians. Also, by being able to step out more, the pedestrian and vehicles become more visible to one another. At the top of the slide, we have speed humps. Speed humps are parabolic shaped and vehicles slow down to about 10 miles per hour to go over them. Speed humps may increase noise pollution in the vicinity of the hump. We've designed them with cutouts to accommodate the wheelbase of emergency vehicles so that emergency service response times are unaffected. Finally, we have a painted white edge line. The edge line helps to visually narrow down the road by placing a white stripe between the parking lane and the travel lane. Now that we understand the purpose of each toolbox device, let's take a look at the traffic calming plan for Easter Place. This plan was made from resident input during meeting number 1. You'll see that there are several devices on the graphic. These are all a possibility at this time, and the final plan may not include all of the devices shown. Understanding that there are a multitude of device combinations, we have narrowed it down to 4 options. The plan uses a combination of medians and curb extensions, speed humps, and a painted white edge line. Location 1 on the map proposes a median at the Easter and Willow Street intersection. Location 2 proposes curb extensions at the Easter and Xanthia intersection. You'll notice that there are only 3 curb extensions at location 2. We were unable to accommodate a curb extension on the northwest corner because of the tight space between the resident driveway and the existing mailbox. The mail truck has to be able to access the mailbox. We identified 4 potential speed hump locations. Use your comment form to let us know which locations you prefer for a speed hump. Keep in mind with the speed hump, we would need to reach out to the property owners directly adjacent to the hump for their written approval. Also, remember that each speed hump will have signs on the side of the road next to it. Finally, review the details of the white edge line. The lines will not change the widths that exist today. The lines visually narrow the road, which may slow down vehicles. Take a look at your comment form to let us know which combination of these devices you prefer. You'll notice the last option is to do nothing. In this scenario, Easter Place would remain as it is today and no new traffic calming devices would be installed. Now that you've reviewed the draft plan, you are ready to fill out and submit the comment form. Is there an idea you didn't see but want to share with us? Use the form to let us know. You may submit your form using the mail in method or the online method by the deadline shown on your letter. City staff will review your comments and create a final traffic calming plan for your street. This plan will be sent out in the form of a ballot. We hope to get the final ballot plan to residents later this summer. If residents approve the plan, the city will move forward with building it. As you review the plan, feel free to reach out to us with any questions. Thank you for your participation in the NTMP process. We look forward to receiving your comment form.